Our carnal mind is so trained into separation in terms of dividing us, separating us, our identity from God, that it is written about it in the Bible, in Romans somewhere, about the carnal mind being enmity against God and being incapable or unable to submit to the laws of God or the law of God. And this law of God is this particular one that says that God is one. God is oneness and absoluteness. And the carnal mind insists on separating us from that oneness and dividing us, segregating us, our humanity, as something different and other than divine God. And the other day, I noticed someone saying, they often share beautiful wisdom and higher thoughts and higher intelligence. And then, in a very unaware and unconscious manner, they finished by saying that they can't take credit for this wisdom, but that it's God's wisdom. And this person was completely unaware of what the mind just did there. It segregated the human in having the person say, I cannot take credit for this wisdom. So the mind very specifically took the human and separated it from that which is divine by disallowing the human to get and take any credit for the wisdom, the consciousness that flows through that very same human. You see how the natural mind is inclined to keep our humanity, our identity as a human separate from God. And this has been the dilemma for humanity until now. This artificially created separation of dividing ourselves right down the middle and disallowing a part of us from our birthright as divine beings that are born from above. Our natural carnal mind will not permit union and oneness. And so it will chime in with phrases such as, It's not about me. I can't take credit for this wisdom. I am not that smart. That is your carnal mind speaking, and you are unaware of your divine source essence, and you are diminishing your spiritual soul and not giving it the credit that it deserves. And I understand that this is all coming from this false identity of the carnal mind that has been conditioned into humility, not to be arrogant, and all those accusations. But because of this conditioning, it's holding your true self captive to an identity that you are not. You are so much more than this incapable, undeserving human being. But that is what the natural mind keeps us blinded to. That's the reference in the Bible that says that the God of this world keeps us blinded to the truth of the gospel of Christ. And that gospel is that you are Christ, that you are the Christed one. But your carnal mind, your ego mind, the God of this world, will keep you blinded to that truth and keep you separated and abiding in death, abiding in, death is the right word, in spiritual death. You do not get your spirit off the ground because your ego has placed ankle weights on your feet with a pseudo humility that is no humility at all. That's actually disguised arrogance. So I hope this makes sense. Listen to this again if you need to, and really understand the dynamic of the enmity that is going on within your own mind and psyche, of how your mind keeps you captive in a false identity of a mere human.